What's up, Tenkin crew? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that's going to blow your minds. We've got Hatsune Miku dropping a new track with Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's just the start. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of Octopath Traveler 0, where some seriously wild platform specs are being revealed that could change how you play. But wait, there's more. We're breaking down exactly what those Octopath Traveler 0 limitations mean for you, no matter what console you're on. And finally, we've got even more on Octopath Traveler 0 and what it means for players. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Hatsune Miku gets a Sonic makeover. Get ready, music and gaming fans, because Sega has just unleashed a brand new track from their Project ONSOKU initiative, and it's a collaboration that's sure to set the internet ablaze. The iconic virtual idol Hatsune Miku is lending her voice to a song called Jet Black. And in a move that has everyone talking, she's paired up with none other than the edgy antihero, Shadow the Hedgehog. This isn't just any song. It's a bold fusion of the vibrant Vocaloid scene and the high-octane world of Sonic, promising a unique auditory experience. The mastermind behind Jet Black is composer Unisuke, who revealed that the soundtrack for Sonic Mania was a major source of inspiration for his work. Adding another layer of artistic flair, FAMY, known for their character designs in light novels and games like the Chunitham arcade series, crafted the stunning illustration for the song. The official music video is already out, giving fans a visual feast that perfectly complements the track's energetic vibe. Jet Black is the third installment in Project ONSOKU, a project dedicated to creating new songs inspired by characters from the beloved Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Following tracks themed after Sonic the Hedgehog himself and Amy Rose, this Shadow the Hedgehog collaboration marks a significant expansion. Sega has even more in store, with 2 additional songs, Treasure Garden and Denkuseka, slated for release on September 15 and 22, 2025, respectively. All these electrifying tunes will be featured in the upcoming game, Sonic Racing, Crossworlds, where Hatsune Miku herself will make a special guest appearance. Prepare yourselves because Sonic Racing. Crossworlds is launching worldwide on September 25, 2025, for PS5, PS4, Switch, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC, with a Switch 2 version also confirmed. Fans are buzzing about this unexpected crossover, with many praising Sega's innovative approach to connecting music and gaming. The announcement has sparked lively discussions across social media about favorite Sonic characters and the potential for future Vocaloid collaborations. The integration of Hatsune Miku into Sonic Racing. Crossworlds is also a huge draw, promising a fresh twist on the racing genre. Don't go anywhere, because the gaming world is about to get even more interesting. Next up, we're diving into the nitty-gritty of Octopath Traveler 0's platform specs. Octopath Traveler 0, your town size depends on your console. Get ready, RPG enthusiasts, because Square Enix has just dropped some crucial details about Octopath Traveler 0 that could significantly impact your gameplay experience. As the prequel to the beloved Octopath Traveler series gears up for its December launch across PC, Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS, new platform specifications reveal surprising limitations, especially concerning town building. This isn't just about graphics and frame rates. It's about the very size and scope of the worlds you'll be able to build and interact with. Square Enix has clearly outlined hardware restrictions, warning players with older or less powerful systems that their HD 2D RPG adventure might come with some noticeable differences. The most striking revelation is the town building placement limit, which varies dramatically depending on your chosen platform. For those wielding the power of the PS5, Xbox Series XS, or a top-tier PC, you'll have the freedom to place up to a generous 500 building elements in your towns. However, if you're gaming on a Switch 2 or a PS4, that limit drops to 400. The original Nintendo Switch takes the biggest hit, with a maximum town building placement limit of just 250, a stark contrast to the high-end consoles and precisely half of what PS5 and Xbox Series XS players will experience. It remains to be seen how impactful these differences will be on the overall immersion and gameplay, but it's a significant point of consideration for players. Beyond town building, the specs also detail performance differences. PS5 and Xbox Series X are set to deliver the ultimate visual experience with support for up to 3840x2160 resolution and a silky smooth 120 FPS, while PC players can customize settings to their hardware. Xbox Series S offers 120 FPS at 1920x1080, with PS4 and Switch 2 hitting 1920x1080 at 60 FPS. The original Switch will run at a maximum resolution of 1280x720 with up to 30 FPS. Furthermore, Switch 2 owners will find that the physical version will be a game key card, a detail that might disappoint some collectors, while original Switch owners will receive a physical card but cannot upgrade to the Switch 2 version. The gaming community is actively dissecting these specs, with many expressing concerns about the performance disparity, particularly on the original Switch. Discussions are rife about whether the 250 building limit will feel restrictive and how the lower resolution and frame rates will affect the signature HD 2D aesthetic. Despite these concerns, excitement for the game's release remains high, with many eager to experience the next chapter in the Octopath Traveler saga. But the story doesn't end there. We're going even deeper into what these specs mean for you. Next, we'll break down the full picture of Octopath Traveler Zero's graphical performance across all platforms. Octopath Traveler Zero, Visuals and Performance Breakdown. Prepare yourselves, RPG fans, because Octopath Traveler Zero is on the horizon, and Square Enix has pulled back the curtain on its performance across a multitude of platforms. Following the acclaimed Octopath Traveler I and Octopath Traveler II, this prequel promises to deliver the series' signature HD 2D charm, but the visual and performance experience will vary significantly depending on your hardware. While the core gameplay and rich story are expected to remain consistent, the devil is in the details when it comes to resolution, frame rates, and even the scope of town customization. This latest reveal from Square Enix aims to set clear expectations for players across Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series XS, PS5, and older consoles. The graphical fidelity is most impressive on the leading-edge platforms. The PS5 and Xbox Series X are slated to support a stunning 3840x2160 resolution, coupled with an incredibly fluid 120 FPS. PC gamers, as usual, have the flexibility to tune these settings to match their custom setups. Moving down the line, the Xbox Series S will offer a robust 120 FPS at a 1920x1080 resolution. Both the PlayStation 4 and the upcoming Switch 2 will provide a solid 1920x1080 resolution at 60 FPS, ensuring a smooth experience for a broad audience. However, players opting for the original Nintendo Switch will encounter the most significant performance limitations. The game will run at a maximum resolution of 1280x720 with a frame rate capped at 30 FPS. This difference is substantial and will undoubtedly affect the visual crispness and responsiveness of the gameplay compared to newer hardware. For those looking to play on the go, Switch 2 players will find the game available digitally via a game key card for its physical release, a departure from traditional cartridges that might be a point of contention for collectors. Original Switch owners will get a physical card, but won't have an upgrade path to the Switch 2 version. The community reaction is a mix of anticipation and concern. While many are thrilled about the prospect of diving back into the world of Octopath Traveler, the performance gap, especially the 30 FPS cap on the original Switch, has become a focal point of discussion. Gamers are debating how these technical differences will impact the enchanting HD 2D art style and the overall immersion. Despite these technical considerations, the promise of a deep RPG experience with a compelling narrative continues to drive excitement for the December 4th launch. Still with us, we've got one more crucial update on Octopath Traveler Zero before we wrap things up. Up next, we're revisiting the town building limits and what they really mean for your game. Octopath Traveler Zero, Town Size Limitations Explained. As the highly anticipated Octopath Traveler draws closer to its December release, Square Enix has revealed critical platform specifications, and they come with a significant caveat. Town building placement limitations are a reality for many players. This prequel to the beloved Octopath Traveler series is set to launch across a wide array of platforms, including PC, Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. While the promise of a new adventure in the HD 2D style is exciting, these hardware restrictions mean your ability to craft your dream town will directly depend on the console or PC you're using. For those on the cutting edge of gaming, the PS5, Xbox Series XS, and modern PCs, the town building experience will be the most expansive, allowing for a maximum of 500 building placement points. This offers considerable freedom in designing and expanding your settlements. However, players opting for the Switch 2 or the PlayStation 4 will face a reduction, with the town building placement limit capped at 400. This is still a respectable number, but a noticeable decrease from the top-tier systems. The most significant limitation is reserved for the original Nintendo Switch. Square Enix has confirmed that this console will only support a maximum of 250 building placements. This is a substantial drop, exactly half of what players on the PS5 and Xbox Series XS will experience, raising questions about how much customization and scale players can expect on Nintendo's first hybrid console. It's still unclear how drastically these differences will impact the gameplay feel and overall immersion, but it's a key detail for potential buyers to consider. Beyond town building, the specs also detail resolutions and frame rates. PS5 and Xbox Series X will lead with 4K resolution and up to 120 FPS. Xbox Series S supports 120 FPS at 1080p. PS4 and Switch 2 will offer 1080p at 60 FPS, while the original Switch will be limited to 720p at 30 FPS. The physical release for Switch 2 will be a GameKey card, contrasting with the original Switch's physical card. The gaming community is actively discussing these limitations, with many expressing concern over the performance disparities and the impact on the town-building mechanics, especially for players on the original Switch. The launch is set for December 4, 2025. That's all the news we have for you today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Alright Tenkin fam, let's do a lightning recap. Hatsune Miku is dropping a new Shadow the Hedgehog-inspired track with Project ONSOKU. Octopath Traveler 0 is revealing some wild platform specs with town size limitations, and we've got all the details you need to know. If you loved this update, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more.